Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy with another exciting video for you and your family and friends. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 benefits of taking a vacation. My name is Dr. Sandy. If you're watching for the first time, I am a chiropractor. I'm in my 24th year of practice as I film this video. My obsession since day one is making sure people have a good quality of life, that they feel their best, more energy, more vitality, sleeping better, more flexibility, just enjoying life so they can be happy for themselves. So they can enjoy their family relationships, their personal relationships, so they can do good at work, their career, playing sports, whatever that looks like. Quality of life is what chiropractic is all about. If you've been watching these videos for some time and you keep watching them, thank you. That means the world to me. And I always hope you're getting value and you're learning something, or maybe maybe you're getting reminded of something. So let's jump into it. Why are vacations important? So I will tell you my story. When I was much, much younger, I used to think vacations were kind of a luxury, a bonus. I was always about the work, work, work. And as I get older, I'm starting to realize that our body goes through rhythms. So if you think about it on a daily basis, we do as much work as we can, then we need to rest. You kind of get a reset, and then you're ready to go the next day. And even that is something that I got to be honest, I struggle with. I think my sleep discipline could be better. I do have a tendency to stay up probably later than I should, but it's something I'm working on. But I'm starting to appreciate that you need that time to kind of reset on a daily basis. I think that's why we also have weekends where you get to rest again from the week. And then what I'd like to also say is that on a bigger scale, we do need vacations. We need time to rest. Why? So as a chiropractor, my whole focus is brain, nerve system. The brain and nerve system control all major functions in the body, from your thinking, your breathing, your digestion, your movement. Everything's regulated and controlled by the nerve system. And it's something that we want to respect and honor. And when we rest, when we take a vacation, when we take a break from our regular routine, it gives the nervous system a chance to rest, so the whole system can actually work and feel better. And ideally, what I would say to you is we shouldn't get to a point that we are actually damaged because we've worked so hard. We're exhausted, overworked, having major health issues. We should not wait till it gets to that point. I think you should be trying to take some kind of break every 90 days, like every quarter if you can. One thing I also try to do is I definitely try to take long weekends off. So it just gives your body and mind a chance to kind of reset. But I would encourage that. And like I said, I was not always like that. I was always about work, work, work. And as I've gotten older, I've started to realize that we should follow rhythms. The body does better when we give it a chance to rest, and you can actually produce more when you go back. But it doesn't make sense, because you would think like, oh, I'll just work all the time. No, it doesn't work that way. You actually need to work really hard, take a break. Work really hard, take a break. You need to have these rhythms throughout your life. And I see the logic now with that when I see Christmas holidays, summer break, March break. There's a reason these things are there. And I think instead of fighting around it, we should honor those. And again, also when I talk about vacations or taking breaks, now there's a spectrum just like everything else. So you might be a season in your life where you just have a lot going on. I would still say try to take a long weekend, even if you can take 2-3 days every 90 days. And then you might be on the other, and it might be a staycation. You might literally be at home watching movies, hanging out with the family, having some good food. That might be a vacation, and I've definitely done those kind of things like a staycation. And then on the other extreme, maybe you're like, you know what, I'm going for 3 weeks. We're going to go to Bali. We're going to go to Europe. We're going to go to these different places. Going to go on a fancy boat, go on a helicopter, whatever makes you happy and however vacation looks to you. So you can definitely do that as well. But I think just try to make that a goal about every 90 days. And for someone, it might be 60 days. Someone else might be 100 days, plus or minus. But making a regular routine of taking breaks, whether you stay at home or you go somewhere, I think is incredibly valuable. And again, you also want to make sure you never get to the point where you're burnt out. That's when you get to a point where you almost, initial stages, like you're stressed out and you're like worried and you're tense and you're agitated. But then if you stay there long enough, then your body gets exhausted and now you're burnt out and you're like, I don't even care anymore. You kind of feel numb to everything. You're just indifferent. And if it gets bad enough, you might not have enough energy to like literally get out of bed or just like get out of your house because you're so burnt out. You have nothing left in the tank. We never want to get to those. And for sure, we don't want to get to a point that you work so hard that, some serious health crisis happens. So Think of taking care of your body, taking a vacation as a reset, and the benefits are just huge. So one of the biggest things is that if you do take a regular vacation, it's very good for your health. They've done research on this, that your chance of heart disease drops, your chance of heart attack drops. It's a huge benefit. And who wouldn't want that? Heart problems, heart disease is a concern. I believe most people are concerned about that. So if we can do something to help that, especially if you're worried about your lifestyle, or your doctor might have told you that, you need to be careful about your heart health, making sure you take regular vacations is going to be a huge positive. So please think about doing that. The other benefit is that it's very good for the brain and nerve system, obviously. So when we get that rest, first of all, you're probably going to sleep a little extra more than you usually do because you're on vacation. It's really good for the mood, seems to lower depression, and you just feel better and lighter. And I can tell you that if you're going through something, having that little time off, it just kind of maybe will help you put things in perspective. It gives you a chance to recharge that battery. And then if you go back into your regular life, you'll be fresher, you'll be more productive. They've even said that things like just the cognition, like the focus, the memory, like everything just works better. The brain gets healthier when we have regular rest. So we need to sleep properly. We need to honor our weekends and then take that break, vacation, so your brain can literally reset, take some pressure off so you feel better. So good for the heart, good for the brain. And as I mentioned, the rest, the sleep. Also another interesting thing, and I've seen this actually happen in my clinic, physically your body actually feels better. A lot of aches and pains are just not as intense. Sometimes they're gone. I've had patients always say this. They're like, the funny thing is on that trip, I felt great. My back, my neck, my body was just feeling great. Well, look what's happening. You're probably getting extra rest. You're probably not stressed out. You're in a different environment. You're not dealing with day-to-day stress, cooking, cleaning, all those kind of things or whatever, commuting to work or whatever. So you're in a completely different place. Your body gets a chance to rest. There's a good chance your physical ailments will feel better. So, that's a huge one. And another big thing I would say as well is that this is a good chance for you, maybe if it's a personal relationship like with your wife or your husband, or if you're obviously like in a family with the kids, you really get a chance to kind of connect, eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner together, like have all three meals together, just spend time and really get a chance to catch up, see where everyone's at, what's going on, what wins are they having, what challenges are they having. You can share whatever you're going through as well. I think it's critical, and you just build really, really strong memories. And they've even done studies that are saying that, like, even preparing for the vacation, people start to feel better. Then you go back. And another thing is, if you're in a rut, let's say you're going through something and it's challenging and you're trying to find a solution to a problem, there's a good chance also having that time off, you go back with a fresh pair of eyes, a fresh brain, you're thinking clearly, you can have a breakthrough when you go back and then have that kind of rhythm. But a lot of people I respect, I've seen this as well, they take these regular time off just to feel better, reset, and I think you come back with a new perspective. And then even if you go to a new city and you do get a chance to travel, it just opens up your mind and you realize, wow, like I live in this little bubble, but there's this whole world out there. There's nice people out there to meet. It just opens your perspective. So I would please tell you, if you're watching this video, if you've been going on regular vacations, good job, keep it up. And if you know you're overdue, and if you're watching this video, if you're overdue for one, I want you to make plans in the next 24 hours. And again, it could be simple. I'm just going to take a weekend off, or it could be really sophisticated. Hey, I'm going to plan this whole journey. I'm going to take 2-3 weeks off, whatever it looks like. Please make time for it. It's good for your brain, your mental health, your emotional health, physically, for your heart. The benefits are huge. Your relationships, everything just gets better. You got to make time for it. So I really hope you learned a lot from this video. I hope you will take time to take care of yourself. Always remember, take care of the brain and the nerve system, because it controls the whole show. If you ever have any questions, we're here to help. We can be reached. You can text or call us at 905-896-3393. We're here to serve you. God bless you, and I'll be here again with another video. Thank you so much.